Happy spring equinox and new moon in the woods, getting some wood nature energy. Not going to do too much talking, makes me nervous. The candles will probably blur out soon, but at least we got some of the fire energy. Got some books to read and some cards to do. So, first of all, we've got from the Black Moon cards, the one that was chosen was Cancer. I feel 16, it's a number of rebirth, made up of 1, a new beginnings, and 6, unconditional love, together equaling 7, self-growth. That's very fitting for the time that we're in. So that's from the moon cycles energy. Our little Reiki message today, I don't know all of these, but I know some of them, are the things you enjoy most, or you most enjoy. And the message there, and this is very good if you want to like kind of do this today. It's the start of the astrological year, Aries new moon, bravery, new beginnings, in the first house of the body, the self. Make a list of the 10 things that bring you the greatest happiness, and start to incorporate at least one of them into your life every day. This could be spending more time out in the fresh air, doing something creative like painting or writing, listening to music, spending time with friends, baking, reading or stargazing, or any number of other things you might enjoy. And if you're in a really time that's hard to find things that you enjoy or that you're grateful for, it could be as small as your favourite cup of tea or sitting down, or start by embracing what you don't enjoy and write that down and clear that out. We've got a little thing that we're going to burn here later for us all to fully embrace the fun shadow dance of life, so we can have a fun-filled, grateful, easy, challenging ride. Adventure time is about to start. Ah, boyo, an attitude of gratitude. Feeling hopeful. Feel and listen with your body. No need for a protection, a bubble of protection, because when you have a higher vibration in your body, the higher vibrations discombobulate, break down the lower vibrations. So put a mirrored bubble up around yourselves and send out healthy love and those little challenging lessons that certain people need to see about themselves, but from a loving, intentional way. Because after all, that's what does your body best too. That's what my body's telling me for sure. So, a bubble of love for everyone. And let's start this Gandhi quantum ripple effect and be the change that we want to see in the world. Namaste. So that's sitting there for us to have a little burn later on. The next card that comes out is from Caroline Miss's Archetypal Energies. And it's the Father card. Light attributes. Talent for creating and supporting life. Positive guiding light within a tribal unit. The shadow attributes. Dictatorial control. Abuse of authority. Oh, it's so nice being out here, and we didn't get very anxious at all because we don't leave our house too often because we knew that lots of people weren't coming outside, so it was great for us because we've been in isolation for pretty much 4 years almost now. Ah, bless. Sending love so much to everyone. Ah, and this is from our new pack that we treated ourselves to. I forget what it's called. It's something like the, pagan, shaman, angel, just all the guides basically. And we've got Star Ancestor, which is very fitting because I think we dedicated something earlier to all of our Zanonis. Zanonis. Zan is children or son of the stars, and Noni, Zanoni means children of the stars basically. So yeah, the Star Ancestor. Follow the voice of your soul because it's your voice that holds the power, your voice and your breath. So start in your own space, making sounds, shaking. And the animal medicine is frog, 38. And actually, we wrote down a little bit for this from the book because we weren't going to bring that book. But there's always this little poem songy thing at the start. So yeah, 38's made up of 3, creativity, 8, manifestation, or other words for 3 is growth, inspiration, inner guidance, joy and faith. Other words for 8, goal-orientated, focused, material abundance. I can't read my writing on that one. Balanced, and it's the linear. So you have your your circular system thinking numbers, which are 3, 6, and 9. Excuse me. And then you've got your other numbers. So 8 is a number of balance, but in the linear world, and 7 is also a spiritual number, but in a linear world. And then you've got 11, which they add up to, which is a master number, which resonates at a high vibration. And it's spiritual awakening, inner teacher. And frog represents purity, cleansing. Sing, frog, sing. Call the rains. Quench the dryness, cleanse the earth, and then fill me up again. Sing, frog, sing. Call the rains. Quench the dryness, cleanse the earth, then fill me up again. Sing, frog, sing. Call the rains. Quench the dryness, cleanse the earth, then fill me up again. And we've specifically come out for some reason, I don't know quite what my subconscious is telling me there, but we've come out for the sunset energies. And I thought it was going to be the morning energies like last time. Not that you can really see it, but you kind of see it there. So yeah, something about embracing the shadows and the dark side. And it's really not that scary. Oh, yay! I don't normally like these cards because I don't really like emotions and feelings because the words are tricky. But we've got happiness because we all need a bit of happiness. I smile, I laugh, I bounce. We smile, we laugh, we bounce. You smile, you laugh, you bounce. Happy. Ask yourself, what does happiness mean to you? When was the last time you felt truly happy? What did it feel like? What can you do to bring more happiness into your life? Affirmation. I choose happiness and hold love and joy in my heart. I'm going to change that. We choose happiness and we hold 2 parts gratitude and 1 part love and joy in our heart. Because too much love leads to needing this material thing and that material thing. Whereas if we have lots of gratitude, that gets the serotonin going in the brain. Free medication, no side effects. We choose happiness and hold on to 2 parts of gratitude and 1 part love and joy in our heart. And another moon card. What have we got here? Ah, very fitting. We chose 13 different packs because there's 13 moon cycles in a year. And we're going to live this year by the moon cycles. But the Mayan cards gave us 2. So there's actually 14 cards from 13 packs, which is fitting because what Mother Gaia is number 4. And most of my stuckage was at number 4 because that's when my deepest childhood stuff happened, which catalysed the dissociative identity disorder. So 4 was very fitting. So 14, it's got 1 and 4, which is also the number for moderation. Is you don't have to be 100% perceived good. It's all in the belief systems. And together 1 + 4 = 5, which equals change. So meditate and contemplate the new moon in Pisces, which was actually the last new moon. So that brings the connection. Now we get on to our chakra card. And we've got a book to read out for this. That's very fitting. It's green, the heart chakra, and it's grief. So I might just see if I can light these candles again. Light that one first so I don't burn myself. And then I'll read from the book. I wonder how long these will last. Please, energies, allow the fire to burn. To burn, to burn, to burn. Thank you for the birds singing their beautiful song. Hopefully that's seeable. Get out the book. Grief. Penelope and Pickle. Grief is love without a place to go. The legend. Penelope meets Pickle, the puppy, when she is at college. They go through everything together. When the day comes much later for Mother Earth to call Pickle home, he dies in Penelope's arms. Her friends are hard on her, suggesting that she should just get over her pet's death. Penelope knows she loved Pickle deeply and is simply in grief. Loving Pickle was worth every moment of sadness. When she is ready, she will love again. That's very fitting because it was my cat Takoda, my black cat Takoda. I knew I didn't have him for a long time, but he lived with me in my van that I built. I lived in that for 5 years, had him for 2 years. And he taught me unconditional love. And he was my everything, because I couldn't connect to humans, and still can't at the moment. But that's not my fault this time, I don't think, although it probably is in some ways, because it's a two-way thing, isn't it? But he taught me everything, so suddenly I had everything taken away from me. But that's what I needed in that moment, to kick my journey, to get myself falling down and down and down, until I ended up in the psych ward just over a month ago. And that fully kicked me up the arse, or one of my dissociative identity disorder personalities, a really smart one that I'm not quite connected to. And they sorted it out and they got me out within 2 weeks. And the healing and the connections, the gratitude, but most importantly, my unconditional self-love, self-respect, and the self-belief and trust in myself, that finally no one else's opinions or judgments bother me, and I will stand true on my own for as long as it takes. And I feel the calm and the peace just flowing in immensely. And now I am on that exponential curve of healing, and it's amazing. Inspiration. Penelope and Pickle remind us that what we reveal, we can heal. Give yourself time. You will love again. If you honour your pain, it will change your life. And the only way through is the pain, through the darkness. Luckily, we embrace the darkness well. We were born on a dark moon, which is the day before the new moon. The light still burns a lot, but that's okay, because I'm learning to allow myself to be seen and heard through this journey. Each time it strengthens my voice, and each time my voice gets strengthened, my heart connection gets strengthened. And I dedicate this meditation to my core, to my heart, to my left brain hemisphere, my right brain hemisphere, my crocodile, the bridge brain, and my spirit, for integration, gratitude, and connection. And I send out these energies to anyone who's wanting to embrace them and needs them. The frequencies are strong. Nurture yourself, drink water, but most internally, speak lovingly to yourself and be honest with yourself, because that's when the change starts happening. Personal inquiry. Is lingering grief preventing me from progress? What can I see in my heart? That's also true. Takoda was my mum, because my mum died early. She was 32. She was found washed up on a beach. Pretty sure she committed suicide. I read the last 4 months of her diary, and I'm pretty sure she also had dissociative identity disorder. And her birthday actually is on, I think, the 14th or 16th of April. So this is also dedicated to her and to letting her spirit go, because I know that, you know, she's inside of me. Key ideas. Feeling grief, healing process, missing someone, something, being unafraid of sadness. Love is on the horizon. Remember, guys, this too will pass. And the shadow work of the subconscious psyche does not need to be hard. It's whatever you choose to believe. So embrace the fun shadow dance with life instead. Because the only way is through. Keywords: love, commitment and vulnerability. Meditation. Close your eyes and allow cleansing white light to wash over you. Invite someone you miss into the light. Feel the happiness that this moment provides. Allow your breath to hold you, to give you what you need, as if it was your lover. A healthy lover, that is. Tell them how much you miss them, and let them tell you the same. Create space for another visit in the future, if you so wish. And speaking of space, you need space to fit in all the other 4 elements: earth, fire, water, wind, or air. But you need the space, otherwise there's no room for the rest. And the breathing creates space, moving creates space, dancing allows movement in the body. Start to feel from your senses, because your senses are what will give you your freedom. So Tesla says, if you want to think of the universe in atoms, vibration and frequency. Now Snowflake and her team, Snowflake's like 4 and the others are younger, they say, think of it in number, colour and patterns. Number, colour and patterns. I'm just going to burn this now because it feels fitting before we get onto the number card. So this is for everyone, all of humanity, all of us unknownies, children of the stars. Send the healing frequencies, the energy of light, the language of light, which is feeling through the senses. That's right, my lovelies. Out into the multiverse, the universe, God, Allah, spirit, nature, land, the core, whatever you want to call it, whatever works for you. Let's take a few deep breaths. Sighing on the way out. A little shake in the hips. Feeling the energy from the core of the earth travelling up into the roots of the mycobellum, the fungi, up through the roots of the tree. As below, so above, as above, so below. Up the tree trunk, through my coccyx and my sacrum, up my spine, through my cervical neck, up through my head and out through the top. Hold on, not too far, bring it back down to my heart, to the balance, to the central pivot point of balance. I embrace nature's energies for grounding, for love, the wood energy, for the strength and the stillness and the solidness, the strength, stability of rock, but yet with complete life force energy and the memory and the knowledge of all our ancient ancestors, our Akashic records, the information in time and space, which is our memory written in our electromagnetic fields, or our aura, our physical aura, our sexual aura, our heart aura, our mental aura, our auric fields. So what number have you provided for us then today, cards? Oh, I love it, we love it. Number 11, the master number, and it's red and red, so we've got a double dose of grounding for everyone. to ground us, to feel balanced with the green of the nature and the heart, but also the pink of the heart. 11, the master number, which I just said to you earlier, individuality. Don't be scared to shine who you really are in your side. Be authentic with integrity and compassion and loyalty and transparent, because then you find your passion. And when you've got your passion, there is no competition. You could all be doing the same things, but because you're all individually unique and beautiful, none of it compares to the other. So don't be scared to shine. If we can do it, you sure as hell can. We'll be looking through our psych ward postings soon. We're getting the courage up and the bravery. We're going to go back to the Leo full supermoon, the first of the supermoons. The Virgo was the last one, which was so healing. And the next one is Libra for balance. And boy, can we feel that the strength that these moon cycles brings. So number 11 in the book. I'm going to put this back down again. I can't multitask like this. Individuality. This card indicates a need to embrace your individuality and be true, authentic to self, rather than follow the crowd. You're being guided to break away from the pack and take the road less travelled. Instead of feeling like you're a square peg in a round hole, you're being encouraged to build your own square hole. By drawing this card, you are being called upon to step up to the plate and celebrate your uniqueness. At this time, you must have the courage to speak your truth and march to the beat of your own drum, despite the opinions of those around you. What others think of you isn't your business anyway, and it's impossible to please everybody. So you must focus on pleasuring yourself. As you honour your individuality and feelings, you will reclaim your personal power and enhance your connection to Source. And when you do so, you can make your dreams come true. In order to improve your current situation, you are being asked to adjust to and harmonise with the natural rhythm and cycles of your life. Cycles that are encouraging you to embrace your individuality. As you step into your power as your true authentic self, you will improve your relationships with others and your overall quality of life. Affirmation. We embrace our individuality and become our true authentic selves. Thank you, numbers. So the next one is going to be the colour. Number, colour, patterns. Our pattern one comes, there's the toroidal flow there. We've got a sacred geometry card. We were only going to pick one Mayhem, but two came out. Oh, it's number 14 again, moderation. Bronze. Are we in that Bronze Age thingy in some of that starseed lightwork and mystic language? I'm not sure. Strengthen your body. Well, that's so fitting again, isn't it? Seeing as we're Aries new moon in the first house of the body. Oh, we love these synchronicities. So call in the colour of bronze to help strengthen your body. So if you're someone that's visual and can see colours, bathe your mirrored bubble in a bronze mirrored bubble. And are we reading that one too, are we? Okay. Here goes again. There we go. 14. 14, 14, 14. Neat rough, neat rough, neat rough. Bronze, strengthen your body. Bronze inspires strength, wisdom and love, helping you to get promotions, bringing wealth into your life and attracting the right people into your business. Bronze also aids in successful negotiations, teaching people to trust their instincts. Use bronze to break destructive emotional patterns, release irrational fears and anxieties, and flush toxic thoughts and feelings out of your body. Oh, so along with frog and bronze, you're sorted, aren't we? Allow the bronze ray to bring strength and vitality back to your body. Strengthen your body. Focus on any part of your body that needs to be strengthened and place your hands on this part of your body. Breathe into it and visualize a bronze thread coiling around that part of your body, stitching it together and strengthening it. Say, Divine Spirit, surround me with the bronze ray of light, which will heal, strengthen and rejuvenate my body. Thank you. 2 parts gratitude, 1 part love. Yay! Oh, I'm going to have a drink of water. We got our kilner jar, a green kilner jar. With our shungite, we cleansed our shungite, which purifies the water, and we cleansed our chakra coloured crystals, and we put them out under the dark moon last night and the new moon this morning, so that we've got our crystal new moon charged water. So bring on the magnificent intelligence of water, healing water with the new moon energies. Oh, that's so good. That's the first time we've got that sorted since before. We used to be on it before the psych ward, but we haven't done it since being back. So we're very chuffed to get on that. Oh, wow. Okay, so what sacred geometry card have we got? Let's see. Because I don't know. Oh, look at that. It's the square box. The box that we've got to get out of. I think this one actually means bridge. I know that 19 is pride in the number cards. And what's it say? Antakarana. 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 So what is it backwards? Because our mantras always do it backwards, don't they? And they then do the syllables. Backwards is Anarakhatna. 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 No. No. 19, 1 new beginnings and 9 completion. We've completed a cycle in our personal selves, everyone. Give yourselves a pat on the back. And in consciousness, we are doing so as well. This too will pass, guys. Remember that. It's just a season. And the moon creates the season as well as doing the tides in the water. And you're 70% water in your body, my lovelies. Choose to believe in the impossible. Trust me. It so works. So what does the book say? 18 is the cube. What's 19? It's the bridge, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, it's the bridge. I'm going to put that down again. See if I can do this. Nah. No balancing act. Oh well. The Antakarana is an ancient healing and meditation symbol. Ancient healing and meditation symbol. Might work. That has been used in Tibet and China for thousands of years. It is the part of spiritual anatomy that connects the physical brain and the higher self. It is said that the Antakarana has its own consciousness, and that simply being in its presence will be beneficial for your chakras and your aura. Connecting with your higher self will offer insights into virtually any question or inquiry you may have. The Antakarana acts as a bridge or direct link to your intuitive nature, your inner being. Meditate with this shape. Relax deeply and give attention to your breath. The next bit says sit quietly, but for us, for a traumaed body finds it hard to meditate, and the closer it gets to stillness and relaxation, the more it will spasm and twitch. So if you want to shake or make sound, you know what your body needs, so you listen to your body, irrelevant of what someone else is saying. Sit quietly and open to your intuition and insights. Let this time act to strengthen the bridge between thought and intuition. Realise the innate ability for growth and healing you already possess. Know that the answers always lie within. But do you know what, everyone? It's not the answers that matter. It's finding the right questions. You may wish to make a copy of this shape and place it on your altar, by the computer, or even on the fridge with your kids' drawings. Whenever you notice it, acknowledge your connection to your higher self and the wisdom that is always available through that communication. Oh, we're just thinking of Escher, the artist, the mathematician artist. We like him. We've been talking about psychology art today. Yay! The Anatakana is a holistic symbol and has no reversed aspect. I wonder if you could actually see that. My arm is so tired. Well done, left arm, present arm. You find that hard, don't you? Thank you very much, Sacred Geometry. So it's not our last card. We have another 2, but just from the one pack, but it's in our Mayan book. But what is the other last moon card? It's the Hunter Moon. Abundance is coming, guys. Remember, forgiveness is for yourself, not others, because when you forgive someone else or even yourself, it means you're letting go of those lower vibrational energies, therefore allowing your body to raise its vibration. You don't have to let the other person in. You don't even have to tell them you forgive them. Just send healing, grateful energies. I've just been doing that all day, actually, to some of the hardest people, sending out gratitude for all the darkness and the light that they've taught me. Because of some of the hardest lessons that I've been finding hard to let go, I realised today, in one of my special baths, that had not I been taught as a child the subliminal dark messages, and had I not all these so-called disorders and ailments from society, which I've been able to see the positive sides of, I wouldn't actually be alive today. It's those abilities and my empath abilities of feeling others' pain and putting a smile on it the whole time, and having the DID, believing in the impossible and doing all the crazy stuff that's happened, that's kept me alive and got me here today. And had I not been so au fait with the dark side of life, because the light still does burn, physically so, the pain is still quite unbearable, but the breath and the sound and balancing it out, and the more that's happening, the more the neurological connections in the brain, the more the connections in the body, the more it all just comes together. Because our nervous system is electromagnetic energy. You can take the whole of the materialistic body away, just leaving the fascia, the connective tissue, and you'll have this beautiful spiderweb cling film network of every shape in your body. You'd be able to tell where your liver is, your veins are, everything, but it wouldn't be there. Maybe you've seen those beautiful pictures which is of bodies but no skin or muscle, just all these light lines and stuff. We'll probably start posting some of them eventually. So yes, let's embrace the abundance, the Hunter Moon. And look, it's a pussycat. What's that? Is that a monkey? Monkeys in Indonesia. And look, there's a fox and deer, and she's got a fox in her hat. Oh, there's all the animals. This is very fitting because we're in the woods. But it's the polar opposite, because it's not the full moon, it's the new moon. And it's number 38 again. Oh, 38, like the frog. Can't see it. Which equals 11, the individuality. Oh boy, we do love the synchronicities. Okay, guys, have you had your fill now? Can we calm down? Yes, we can calm down now. Oh, we're so happy that we understand our intuition. Well, you've always understood it, haven't you? It's just the conscious mind, Neve, that hasn't understood it because she's tried to live and fit into society. But she doesn't fit into society like that. And she knows that now. And she's perfectly fine and happy with it. And she's just going to strengthen her intuition. So I'm not reading all of this, but these are 2 Mayan cards that came out. It was Ben. Yellow's the solar plexus chakra, empowerment. Pink's the heart, the higher heart. And purple, the crown. I'm not reading it all, but